What is up, YouTube? Crafting Cars here. Happy Tuesday. Well, the day is finally here. We're heading off to J.W.P for hopefully our final alignment on our 97 Civic now that we have finished our whole front end restoration project. And yeah, I'm pretty excited to get down there. I got the car on the ground, gave it a quick eyeball alignment yesterday, went on a little test drive to the gas station, and car's still tracking straight and running good, so we should be able to make it down there no problem. And yeah, I think I'm going to bring the GoPro along today and shoot some POV driving footage for you guys, so see you down there. All right, we got good news. The alignment is finished. Everything's looking nice and square into my spec. And even better news, we picked up J.W.P Performance as a sponsorship. So my boy John said I can come back anytime for touch-ups on the alignment. So that's pretty big. Pretty excited to drive this car home. I got the GoPro set up. Let's see what this thing can do. The car's tracking nice and straight. That's what I'm talking about. See how it corners. That's what I'm talking about. Inside my steering column. Sounds like just a little metal clip or something. That guy's mad. Gets me from a 40 roll. You don't want that problem. I guess for those of you who are wondering what it's like to kind of drive this car on the highway and just cruise around nice and chill, this is it. So there's not too much drone in the cabin here. Due to the solid motor mounts, we do have a little bit more vibration than you would get on OEM. They're 62A durometer, so they're not crazy stiff, but it's definitely enough to feel vibrations in the steering wheel, and to sometimes, you know, during certain resonant tones in the RPM range, you'll hear some of the dash kind of rattling and stuff, but that's all kind of part of the charm. On the highway and cruising around in 5th gear, it's kind of cool. You don't have to rev very high to pass people. You just let the turbo do the work, which is pretty sweet. You just let that bitch spool up and you gone. I'm at like half throttle right now, just effortlessly passing people on the highway. But yeah, alignment went pretty good. Car's tracking very straight. Keep my hands on the wheel and it is literally dead nuts. So couldn't be happier with the alignment. I guess we'll get a real test when we take it to the track and kind of see how it handles. As far as how firm the suspension is on this car, I'm running Teen Street Advanced coilovers, and now they're 16-way adjustable dampening. And right now, I've got the preload set pretty high since the car is riding a little bit higher than, you know, kind of dirt nasty low showboy spec. So I've got the dampening set all the way to basically maximum looseness, which is pretty ironic because every dude I pass is probably at 100% stiffness. Now it probably helps that I have the front bumper off the car, but even on 90-degree days like today, although I'm sweating my ass off in here, the engine is staying nice and cool. I have yet to see the temperature gauge even go close to the halfway mark. And yesterday when I went on a test drive, I was data logging and I didn't see the coolant temperatures go above 186. So very impressive on how the PLM tucked XL radiator is holding up and performing, as well as the benefits of running E85 in your system and having a good conservative tune. So yeah, I'll show you how easy it is to kind of overtake. Just letting the turbo do the work. Let the turbo do the work. You can hear that nice VTEC crossover, and passing people on the highway is just effortless. Car stays plenty cool. That's what it's all about, that noise right there. I don't know how well you can hear the spool on camera, but there is what gets me out of bed in the morning. And the car is handling beautifully when I switch lanes. Feels just like OEM. Now, before I got the alignment, a lot of times going over the median here, not the median, but the center of the road, it would just pull my car all over the place. But as you can see, no issue now. Thanks, J.W.P. I'll see if I can still heel toe. It's been a while. That was iffy. No more rubbing in the rear. Nice and solid. Now this stage 4 competition clutch, pretty aggressive. That was violent. That semi probably doesn't know what the hell just happened. A little bit of wheel spin. Brakes work good. Yo, he just spooled his turbo at me? A little bit of rubbing. Good final pull for you guys. That was insane. One modification I'm really excited to do coming up here is a rear sway bar. I hear those absolutely transform how the car handles in the corners, so that's going to be a really good one. I'm still trying to find out kind of what brand I want to go with, what kind of style I want to go with, but I cannot wait to install a rear sway bar on this car. And of course, I'll film an install video for you guys on that as well. Made it home. Check it out, guys. Engine's still nice and cool. AFR is looking good. A little on the rich side, but it is what it is. And oil pressure, after those hot runs, we're still sitting at 20 PSI. That is what it's all about. Sweet. Well, thanks for joining me on the ride and the little alignment appointment today. You know, I had a good time out here driving the car. After driving the Stealth and getting a little too comfortable, it's nice to hop in something a little bit more raw. So yeah, I suppose that's all I got for you guys today. Tune in next week. I'm sure we're going to be, you know, getting this thing all ready for the Modest Premium Automotive Showcase show I got coming up. So yeah, I got to get this thing shined up right, so we'll put the fenders back on and the bumper and everything. But yeah, as always, thanks for tuning in to Crafting Cars, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!